Good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everyone doing? It is a beautiful day. Let me scoot. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Good evening, everybody. It is a beautiful day in Zamunda. We have celebrated Martin Luther King Day this weekend. Shout out to one of the greats. We appreciate all that he's done, paved the way for all of us. If you, even though they assassinated him just to celebrate him later, as we know, people will assassinate your character and then celebrate you once everyone else is celebrating you. I'm sorry, baby. We know how that happens. But that's okay. Good evening, Cheryl Strong. Good evening, Denise Dotson. Before we get started, I want to thank everybody for your continued love and support. Once again, I want to tell my biggest and oldest heartbeat and headache and baby, Leah. That's the real Montana for you guys. Go check out her page on IG. The real Montana. I got to give her a shout out, a happy birthday. She celebrated her birthday on the 17th. Good evening, Lakeisha Ferguson. So I got to tell her we love you, babe. We'll see you this weekend. It's halfway up because your mama's still hurting, but it's going to be halfway up from there. We got in the house tonight with me, always standing by my side, although she is my mama today. She would act like my mama today. We have the executive producer, Mrs. Burton. Girl, Pam, say hi to the people.
Hello, my peeps.
Hello,
How
my
are you?
peeps. Hello, my peeps. We also have my brother from another mother. We got Kane in the house tonight. Kane, what it do?
It's me. What's happening? What's
It's
happening?
me. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Hello, Mr. Officer in
Mi-
uniform.
Look,
Mr.
I
Officer.
started to ask you something real nasty with you and that badge on your chest, but I ain't gonna do it yet. Good evening. Good evening, Breon. What's up, Breon? You and I supposed to be having a conversation that you never called me back. Lakeisha, Sharika. Good evening, family. Big Mac, what it do? Kelly Speed, Candy Charles, cousin, all the way from the lake in this thing tonight. None other than the best in the house, Andre W. Cleveland. What up? What up? What up? What up? This show, I have no doubt, will be one of a very interesting sort. Um, because frankly, I'm just sick and tired of hearing. I have heard so many bad dating stories over the last couple of months, and some of the shit has been unbelievable. But then after being with Jonathan Ellison this weekend and seeing for myself how shit goes from sugar to shit in a very, very quick moment when I guess people realize that you're not picking up what they're putting down. Andrea asked me, it prompted me to say, what in the fuck is going on in the dating world these days? Um, Denise Dawson say the shit is unreal. Um, it's just amazing how many stories we hear about these bad. Did you before me? I'm gonna go put that shit out there. Before me, did you have bad dating scenarios? Bad dates? I'm asking.
Well, I didn't date. I've never dated in my life. I have
Girl, Pam
always
always come with
been
some
with.
shit.
I am telling
But
you.
even
I
when you were married, they dated you to lead up to the marriage.
well,
What's
I
up, Q?
got
What's up, Q?
married when I was 19, and we were together for all of those years in the decade. And so we never. I met him somewhere. He called me. And from that moment that he placed that phone call, we were always together. So I guess maybe I dated him and then before married, but I've never
But when I
just
say date,
dated.
like they took you out to eat. What's up, Chan? What's
Yeah,
up?
I was taking out to eat, but it was we were already boyfriend girlfriend by then. As far as dating, I've never casually date. I've never date this person and we wasn't in a
Okay.
committed relationship.
What
So
about you, Kane? Did you do you because you're single?
Shit,
You're
I
recently
date. I date now.
you're mingling, I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
you're
yeah.
recently divorced, and so
Mm-hmm.
you're actually dating. Like when I say date, yes, Pam say from the first call we go together, Andrea. That would be correct. So do you actually date?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No,
Go
when I say
out.
date, like go out. you pick them up or they meet you and you actually converse, spend time together, have some wine or a cocktail, some dinner, lunch, whatever.
Yes. Yeah. Uh-huh. We go to like restaurants, grab drinks, go to shows, things
So
like that. Yeah.
you're still a man's man and a gentleman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, do you
Yeah.
ask them out on a date? How do you ask somebody out on a date? I hope you're not in the
Oh,
inboxes, but tell me how you ask
no,
your
no.
females out on dates.
You know what, Pam? A lot of times, I'm not gonna even lie. Jokers ask me.
It's a different day. It's a different women have are no longer taking the back seat. If they see something that they want and they are willing to make the first move, they are willing to ask you out on dates. And I love that
Mm-hmm.
because I don't
Mm-hmm.
think it should just be one-sided. Now I do think that men should still be men, but I don't think it should be one-sided. I think that if you really like someone or you're really interested in someone, be aggressive. Be like, hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Yeah.
You single,
That's
you
what I
attached?
that's what I tell women. I got a friend of mine. A friend of mine, she been running around here hollering about, she needs a man, she needs a man, but like me and her, we'll hang together. She's a good friend of
Right.
mine. We'll hang together and she'll see a guy and I'll be like, why don't you approach? But nah, I'm gonna let a man be a man, I'm like, look, if you see somebody and you think that person is attractive, ain't nothing
Right.
wrong with going over and speaking to that person,
Or at
let
least
that
telling
person
them,
know.
I think that women need to get out of that mindset that I'm gonna let him ask me or he needs to approach
Uh-huh.
me. I think if you find someone attractive, then you should be able to say, "Hey, you look very nice today," or
You
Yep.
"I
see
like."
something, say
There you, good. Hey, that's a good motto, ladies.
Yeah,
Y'all
see
heard what
something,
girl
say
Pam
something.
say. If you see something, say something. Otherwise, closed mouths do not get fed. I
Yeah.
agree with that. Jonathan Nelson, good evening. Good evening. He says women are definitely asking now. Andrea say these niggas love that inbox. I'm gonna get into that because I'm really curious as to how big a part that inbox interaction plays in the dating scene today. Jonathan says showing interest is universal. Sharika, so okay, so I went on this date. He picked me up and had roses, a card. We had pleasant conversation. Then the end of the date, he was thought he was going to spend the night. What the hell? No, I don't think that good dates should equate to fucking.
Well, let me ask you this. Kane, those women that ask you out on a date, who pays? If they ask you out,
How
then who pays?
Good question.
well, it's like a taking turn thing a lot of times.
Okay.
Like my friend, she took me we went to the 85 South. We went to 85 South. She actually paid for the tickets. And
Okay.
I offered to pay for them, but she was like, nah.
Nice.
She ended up, she was like, nah, I don't want you to pay for them. But I'm trying to
Well,
think what you was gonna say.
What you were
no,
gonna
it's good.
ask?
So if you after y'all, if you okay, say like me and Adrian are married, but if I say, hey, babe, let's go out to eat tonight. That's our date night. Then I pay because I asked her. Now, if she say, babe, let's go do lunch, she's already pulling out the wallet and paying. So
Hmm.
if you and your friend went to 85 South, she paid the ticket. If y'all go out to eat afterwards, is it acceptable for you to pay for dinner
Ah,
afterwards? Or
since
is
she
it
paid for the tickets to the concert,
I would
and you
pay for the
offered to
dinner.
pay for dinner.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would pay for dinner. Yeah, because I mean, it's only right. She paid for the ticket, so why not pay for me pay for the dinner?
What's up, John McDuffie? Exactly. I agree. Q Cornetta says, when at the bar, I will send a man a drink, and that starts the conversation. Yes. Look at
let's
you being a
say
grown ass woman. That's grown woman shit right there. I love that. Jonathan says this definitely works as grown. I just feel, and that's a good point. To me, when you're dating, I think we've ended the days of men should pay for everything and that men should automatically assume that they have to pay for everything on a date.
Yeah.
However,
Hmm.
listen, people, however, I believe that the person asking for the date should be the one paying for the date. If you, my arm was itching, babe. I'm sorry. Shit, y'all. I told you I got a mama and a wife. I feel that if you're asking for the date, you should be prepared to pay for the date. I don't think that women should call a man and be like, "Hey, what you doing? You want to go out for drinks?" Then y'all go out to drinks and you expect him to pay.
And the
Well,
man
bitch,
and the man gotta pay. Now,
what you
see,
asking for?
now the same friend that I'm telling you about that I tell her to go and talk to somebody if she sees
Right.
somebody, she's like that. She's like that.
Okay.
And I got to the point where I stopped going out with her because it's like, let's go and do lunch. Let's go and do lunch. So, we roll out, we go do lunch, and then the next thing you know, well, you gotta pay. Well, I mean, why I gotta pay for it? This is not a date this is not a date. Well, I mean, I didn't ask you out to eat,
Right.
So, well, you the man. What the fuck does that mean? Because I'm the
No, I
man.
don't. No, I don't agree with that.
You not my woman. You not my girlfriend. You my
We just
friend.
hanging out.
Yeah,
we just
and
hanging out.
then this the crazy part. So I just stopped hanging out. I ain't gonna lie. I actually stopped hanging out with her because every time it was some kind of bullshit. When you don't want to go out,
Right.
you don't want to go out and eat. You don't want to go out and eat. So the last time that we actually went somewhere, I wasn't hungry. She wanted to go out. I'm gonna pay for your stuff. I'm like, I don't think I want to just get something to drink. So we go out. We go to Nikki's. She get a meal. I get a Long Island iced tea. The ticket come. She tell the waitress we getting separate tickets because she don't pay for alcohol. I'm like,
Does
ain't
she
this
not
some
drink?
shit? No,
Is she a corporation
no.
or something? Because you at work, you can't put the drinks on your system.
I would say, well, that is a point. Was she using her corporate card?
No,
Look, I've
she don't have no
Okay.
corporate code.
Right. Them corporate American Express, you cannot put them drinks on there.
No, she don't have no corporate code. That joker. Now I'm like, so you invited me out, and then you won't even pay for my drinks. I pay for my own drink, but it's just jokers do some crazy shit.
Okay, we have
I have one question.
hold on, but we have a question on the floor. Denise said, "Why did she ask you to go then?"
Yeah, that's the part I'm talking about. Why you ask me to go and then you're not gonna pay for my stuff?
Okay, what's your
That's
question?
crazy.
So, Kay, this is my question. Some people have said that when they go out with men, or it could whenever they go out with a woman, because I've heard people say, if I spend $40, like y'all getting some booze. So
They gotta drop that $40 shit. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you
it
finish.
don't matter now. So if you go out with someone, it don't. Let's say it's not the first date. Y'all known each other. Y'all decide to go out. It's not automatic that you are thinking because I paid for dinner
Right.
and drinks and whatever else y'all did, that is some booty coming along with it, right?
No,
Because
it's
I
not
haven't
automatic.
dated in so long, but what I hear,
Nigga,
is
I
that
date you every week.
But you expect to get booty at night because we're not.
I better get some booty.
We expect to have it after the date.
That's neither here nor there, people. Don't judge me. Judge your
No,
ladies. Don't judge me. No,
cause
I'm just kidding.
I took
married or together.
Those that are
I
not
took a
married.
friend of mine. I took a
Okay.
friend of mine to Oyster Bar for her birthday.
All right.
And I mean, I was just treating her for her birthday. And I mean, the meal was like, hell, I paid about a little bit over $100 for the meal. And no, I mean, it's just like I wasn't expecting anything out of it. Because the
Right.
thing about me is I have, and a lot of people don't believe that because a lot of people just think that I'm hoish. But I have a lot of female friends.
Not my kind.
Yes.
Not my kind.
They think I'm hoish.
They just assume
But-
we hoes.
Yeah. But I have a lot of female friends, and that's all we are, just friends. And
Right.
we can actually go somewhere and we can hang out and have a good time and kick
Exactly.
it. And there'll
And
be
it's nothing to it. And it's
nothing
I
involved
tell
in
people
that.
that all the time. We used to go out all the time back when I was single, long time ago, and would pay for the drinks, buy the bar out. We just were out having a good time.
Yeah.
Other people's table and stuff.
I did send drinks to other people's table because to me it's just friend. Like you say, it just starts conversation. And when I go out, I want to have a good time. I don't care who I'm around. I just want to have fun.
That's like me.
And if we can't have fun, then we don't need to be around each other anyway. Good evening, Sylvia. Good evening, Dorian. A few comments. What's up, Joe McDuffie? Kelly Speed said, if he asks, I'm leaving my person home. Period. Kelly, that's a good idea. However, we talking about motherfuckers in Shreveport. You gonna fuck around and find out leaving your purse at home with these motherfuckers in Shreveport. Keisha Ferguson said, what if they card decline? Okay, Kane. If they ask you out and they card decline, what's the next step?
Well, that seemed like a setup to me. You brought the wrong card on purpose, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be saying that. You
Bitch better wash some dishes. She better take her ass in there and wash some dishes.
You knew what the fuck you was doing. You knew you brought that expired ass card and shit.
Exactly.
That's all right.
I agree.
I'm gonna have to go and pay for it because I'm not finna get caught up in no bullshit. I'm gonna cuss her ass out on the ride home.
I'm not finna wash they motherfucking dishes.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have a conversation. I'll pay. But it's something that's got to be said.
Yeah.
Tarsha says, good evening, Tarsha. I agree. If you ask, you pay. Denise says, I think it's fair for both parties to pay on different occasions. I agree. Jones McDuffie, you sound like Girl Pam. I was always told if you go anywhere, then make sure you can at least take care of yourself and, your ticket. Girl Pam will tell you in a minute. She's not going nowhere without eating first because she don't trust these motherfuckers and what they might have. And she ain't going nowhere without no money because her mama say you at least got to have a quarter to call home. And so she just is not going to do it. That's just all not going to do. Big Mac say she'll call and say, I'm hungry. You know he paying. If that motherfucker call and say, I'm hungry, you better look good in her eyes and say, bitch, me too. I'm just saying. We both hungry. Now what we finna do? Dorian, he says, honestly speaking, if she asks, I still pay. Fellas, what you think about that? Dorian is from a different, she's from a
Well,
deep.
you do that. You may,
I do.
I may say, babe, let's go out somewhere tonight. And most times, you pulling out the wallet. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Jonathan Ellison, I may pay all the time, but I better see her at least offer. I agree. Now, I don't care. To be honest, I don't really care who pays what, because you never know what dynamics are in your situation. So I don't really care who pays. However, if we're always going somewhere and you're constantly pulling out your card and that person is not even offering, then this is a motherfucking problem and we got to revamp this somewhere. That's not going to work. Tarsha said, don't be sitting there with your lip poked out saying y'all never go out because you are cheap and don't want to match. Mr. Johnson say she ate. Good evening, Kyla. Kelly, what you found?
Okay, let me ask you this question. So suppose she offers. It's not an expectation, but if she offers to have a happy ending on that date, you take her up on it?
Do you automatically take her up on the happy ending after the date?
Hell yeah, I'm going to take her up on it.
Oh
I ain't going to turn that down.
Now, I just said we wasn't hoish, friend.
She didn't fade me and then gonna fuck me? Yes.
Feed them and fuck them, they say. That's the way to keep them happy. Feed them and fuck them. Good evening, Angie Palmer. Wait. Sylvia Dudley, it's rare. Sylvia, tell me what's rare in the comments, please. Is it rare now that they're offering to pay, or is it rare that they are actually approaching the date with nothing involved, like no afterwards?
Oh, wait. All right, Keisha, it's that Silver Fox crew.
Oh, that Silver Fox crew, Keisha, will get them paid for? Is that what it is?
She was like, hey.
Oh, okay. My bad. Let me get out y'all grown-up business. I want somebody in the comments to tell me about a bad day. Tell me, I saw Sharika's comment about expecting sex. I want someone to tell me about a recent date because all I hear is that it's piss in the dating pool. So I'm waiting to hear these comments, ladies and fellas, about a recent date that you just could not believe that this shit was going on. Mr. Johnson, I agree. Platonic friends do exist. Wait, Shamika, send you one what? A platonic friend, a recent date, or a motherfucker that's gonna pay? Nigga, you, Shamika, Miss Bloop, I already know how you get down. Motherfuckers ain't going out with you if they ain't got no money. I'm not even finna play with you tonight. Wait, I never leave my purse at home because I never go nowhere broke. My mama taught me that.
Exactly. Don't go nowhere broke.
This motherfucker can be going, she can be going with family, friends, or foes. She will not listen to me, people. She will not go anywhere unless she got money or some cards to pull out. That just is not gonna happen. Sylvia Dudley, people have motive.
Way home.
Oh, people have motivations and hidden agendas simply because attraction naturally starts from what the eyes see. So, Kane, because I always say this, attraction starts with the eyes, but for me,
Yes.
because I'm in my mind, it it's
I'm just listening for this.
it starts with more than the mind. You have to get in my head to fuck me. I'm gonna just put it out there. You can't just be cute and fine or think you cute and fine. You have to you have to you have to stimulate my mind. Like you got to say some shit so educated. I'll be like, girl, I'm gonna have your baby.
In the words of Adrian Burton, I'm gonna fuck your mind before I fuck you. That's the first thing I think
Hey,
you
don't be
told me.
telling my secrets on
I'm
here.
just saying.
This podcast is not for all my secrets, but
That
I
ain't a
am.
secret no more. You out there.
Oh, I'm out the game. She
Yeah.
right. She right. I'm gonna fuck your mind before I ever pull down your drawers. Real nigga shit. So Kane, what starts it for you? Is it eyesight? And the reason why I asked because we got Mr. Ellison on here. I wish he could have joined this live because this past weekend,
Miss New York.
a woman from New York got to dropping
Feeling
her,
herself.
got to feeling herself and talking about air rights and money and this and brokerage and what she can do in real estate. And Mr. Ellison, who was on his third bottle of tequila, was like, "Yeah, okay, motherfucker, because we was just out having a good time." Well, she basically told him that 2 drinks.
A 2-drink minimum and good drinks is
She
what
had
he
a
said.
2 good drink minimum before she would put his dick in her mouth.
Oh,
Now, am I
huh?
lying? I swear to God, this shit really happened.
As she was dropping off that room number,
And then told him her room number. And so we were like, so did she say she'd give up the cat for 2 sidecars, which was the drink she was drinking? And so he heard her. He conversed with her, but he was like, I'm with my people. I'm hanging out. We were just chilling. It went bad very quickly. Like,
but he also said he don't want nothing just throwing it at him like that.
yes,
That was unattractive.
he thought that was unattractive. And she became so loud and boisterous, irate, that we were kind of like, what the fuck is going on? And I know that the women say that men act like this all the time. Negative attention. Like Pamela will tell me all the time, a man will, hey, say, what's up?
I hate that.
That snatch, and then as soon as she ignores him, she a bitch or she a ugly mother. Like men
Yeah,
used to try and
yeah,
holler at me.
yeah.
Men still try and holler at me. Hey, what's up? Nothing at all. Well, you fat bitch. Your mama a fat bitch. I was a fat bitch when you approached me, but you still here. So, Kane, tell me. So I know it starts with physical attraction, but say you see that physical attraction in someone, what's the quickest way to turn you off?
Okay,
Can't
of course, yeah.
wait.
I'm all. What happened? What
Go.
happened?
Candy stupid ass talking about your mama.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I am physically, I go for looks. I go for looks. That's what's gonna get me, of course. Because I don't
Right.
know. Just looking at you, I don't know nothing about your mind. I don't know nothing, about what's going on with you. But if I say something to you, I guess it's that vibe. If I give a vibe that I don't know, that you just straight out stupid,
Right.
just ratchet as fuck, because I mean,
Look at the baby in the background. Like,
yeah,
hey, your
yeah,
baby back there, like, Papa, who you talking about?
if I get that vibe or I see that, then I'm like, nah, good.
Yeah, if
Because
I get,
you can get a
go ahead.
vibe from a joker because, and then they want you to, you got that kind of vibe that you can tell her attitude or how she carrying herself around by where she stay at, and all that kind of stuff. Then you
Right.
get to holler there, where you stay at. Well, I stay on, let's say it's in Allendale on such and such street, and that that's the
what the
area.
culture is.
Yeah, that's the area where Negroes just hanging out.
Yeah.
It's 15 Negroes
You ain't
hanging out
going
on the
over there.
porch and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that
Hey,
I ain't going
this
over
is
there.
the person that got mad about the golf course when they hit your car with that
Oh,
golf ball. So I
yeah.
know your ass ain't going to Allendale where the niggas hanging out on the corner.
Nah,
Not in your car.
even though I can protect mine because I keep that bitch with me at all times,
All time. Okay.
I want to stay out of confrontations. I'm
Right.
not trying to.
We're at
I'm
a
not trying
different
to go.
age.
Yeah, I'm not trying to go in areas where, oh man, here go this nigga here. Nah, here I go. I gotta fight because I'm trying to
Because
come
you
over
coming
here and
in
holler
their
at this
territory.
good.
Right.
Yes.
You coming into their
Yeah.
territory.
Uh-huh.
Jonathan said, I don't have expectations unless we've communicated something different. And even then, I'm not owed nothing, but that will limit my time wasted. I think that's a good thought. I think people need to stop having expectations when they're dating. You're dating. You should get to know someone. But I also think that men need to come off this shit that they can date 12 women and women should singly date them. That's not how this works.
Yeah.
But most men think that women shouldn't date multiple people. But isn't that what dating is?
And I mean, I say that I've been saying that a long time ago. It's just like it's a stereotype. If the guy has 5 women, he's a
Right.
player. If the girl has 5 women, she's a
She's a
hoe.
hoe. Yeah.
Why? And I tell people
Right.
that all the time. Why must you label her as a whore because she's dating 5 people
Because
and
she
you
hasn't
dating
settled
5
down.
people?
It would be different if she had settled down. She's not settled down.
Yeah.
Dorian says she's a sapiosexual. Kane, throw that damn pen away. Which pen? I don't know which pen you got.
Yeah,
Keisha Ferguson.
Oh,
Keisha Ferguson. Exactly, AB. I need more than a big butt and a smile. Yes, Lord. Because I done had some big butts and some little butts. And them little butts was straight motherfucking crazy. And they had wonderful smiles. Them bitches was cutting up cars and never mind. That's not important. I'm settled.
Smile, so you got a big butt with no smile.
I got a big butt with no smile.
Remember when I met you? I didn't smile.
When you met me, you didn't smile because you weren't happy. Now your ass won't stop smiling for the most part. Y'all caught that, didn't you? Britt, what's up, Britt? How you doing this evening? Recent date. He showed up asking professional consultation questions. The fuck? No, sir. Book and drop that deposit. So, people,
Mix business with pleasure.
You cannot mix business with pleasure unless your pleasure is affording your business. I agree. Don't mix business with pleasure. Jonathan, who got a bar? They got yes, a mind orgasm is the best. Kelly says her stimulus is conversation. I agree, but not just conversation. I want you to be able to converse with me about world situations. I don't want to talk about anything. I don't give a fuck what Cardi B is doing unless it's going to help me to get to the money, the monetary level of Cardi B. I'm just not interested in a lot of the entertainment aspect of things unless I think it can.
The gossip shit.
Yeah, unless I think it can help me in some way. I'm more into enlightenment. Yes, Tarsha, she was throwing that cat at Jonathan, and he was not amused. Jonathan says, I am selective and my meat too good for easy cat.
Uh-oh. That's my boy.
What's
That's
up,
my
Ellison?
boy right there.
Candace Nicole, I'm going to stop calling you that shit because I hate trying to say that shit on live. What's up, honey? Did he call her a New York water musket? He did not call her a water musket. However, when he hit the table and said, sweetheart, don't do that, I looked straight at girl Pam and Christina and said, this shit is not finna turn out well. And I don't know why I didn't start recording when I turned to them and said, this shit is not finna turn out well, because it went from 0 to 100 in 2.3 seconds and the shit was out of control. That's all I want to say. Go ahead. You trying to get it? Candace said Ebonics. Yeah, I can't deal with that Ebonics. Easy Cat sound like a Z Pack. Sylvia said energy is important to her. Y'all explain to me about what you all feel about energy, because I noticed that a lot of people have been using the term energy lately. And to me, energy is important to me as well, because if I go around you and I don't feel the mood, or if I feel the mood shift, or if I don't feel like I can be who I naturally am, then I just would rather leave. We would rather leave and be like, let's go do something else. Like, this shit is not for me. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that energy. Mr. said, Tasha, everything on Monkhouse is sketchy and at your own risk. Who has a bar on Monkhouse? Who are we talking about? Because I'm complete. Y'all know these comments be going fast. Who has a bar on Monkhouse that we go to? Let me know. Good evening, Harvey. Ratchets make my screen crawl. We know. We agree. Jonathan Ellison, my thing is, why did she get so upset? Because I didn't take the bait and thought her credentials meant something. I think she got more upset, Jonathan, because not just because you didn't take the bait, but because one, her friend who she traveled from New York with had left her ass, because I think the friend saw the shift in the room when she started kind of throwing herself around. I think that was one. Then when the lady boys got to fussing with her and they had been her allies, like, everything shifted so quickly. And like I say, I think that she shifted because I think she got so upset because she thought by saying certain things you would be impressed, especially when she got to talking about air rights and brokerage firms and what she could do. I think she thought you would be impressed by that and you weren't. So it just is what it is. Denise says conversation tells a lot about a person. Yes, he better keep that iron with him at all times. Sharika again says, Kane, throw that pen away. Dating is open season. So again,
Where are you guys? Because I'm not in the dating world, but we may go out and listen to music or go to the bar, have a
where do
drink.
you date in Shreveport?
Yeah, so are you guys, what's dating? Are you just going out to eat? Or are you going to listen to music? Where are you guys dating in Shreveport? Because we're not a very big place and nothing is a secret around here. Soon as somebody see you out with somebody, it's on Facebook or they telling
Right.
somebody.
Like, where are the nice places you go to date here? Are there still nice places to go and date here in Shreveport? I mean, I know we like to find out of the way spots, but a lot of times we won't stay in Shreveport. You can travel 30, 45 minutes up the road, find a nice little hidden spot, a nice little gym. But when you're dating here in Shreveport, do motherfuckers still take people to the casino and give the bartender a $10 bill
For the free drink.
for the free drinks to date? Like, that was the shit back in the 90s. Early.
Wait a minute. You taking me to the casino?
You goddamn right I took you to the casino, because I would get top shelf liquor. Like, my people knew who I was, so they would give me top shelf out the bottle liquor. And I'm not a celebrity, but I mean, that was just something. It was not much to do. We would go listen to music, I'm not a gambler. So all my friends were bartenders. So they were like, hey, come see me. Shit, no problem. Throw them $10, $20 and you drink top shelf liquor all night. I'm just saying. That's just how it works sometimes. So y'all let us know, where are y'all dating at here in the city? Candace Nicole, she was used to winning that way. Ego and titties was out on the table, and you told her to box them both up. Sylvia, expectations and agendas. She ain't have no titties, just her ego. Well, she may have had titties, but we couldn't see them. If we weren't impressed, if we were. If she had them, we weren't impressed. Sylvia Dudley, expectations and agendas are two totally different things, though. My agenda is to get to know this sexy grown man I see. My expectations are non-existent because I haven't achieved my agenda properly. Don't make me preach. Oh Lord, yes, please preach. The men need to know. I don't mind you preaching on here. That's what this is for. This is an educational, informative podcast. We have to be able to tell people.
Rick Pope said dating is data collecting.
Hey, that's a good idea. Dating equals data collecting. That means.
But let me be the devil's advocate. Some people say you should not date without a purpose. So don't waste your time going out. They say don't waste your time going on dates with somebody that you know is nobody that you're gonna tell out there. A free meal is not an
Yeah.
answer to waste my time. If before I was married and settled, if you knew that
You better clear
somebody
that shit
asked
up.
you on a date and you were not even
Go ahead, go in there
interested,
with it.
is it
Right.
worth going on a date just to get that free meal or that free concert
For me,
when
it's
you
not.
know there's nothing behind it?
So, guys, is it dating with a purpose or is it just date? Is
Or is it
every
data collecting?
is
Dating with a purpose or data collecting? Which one
I
is
don't have a, I
dating?
don't have a, I don't have a purpose.
it? We
This
know you want to
motherfucker
be
here.
single, okay? But do the women know you don't have a purpose? If somebody
Are
came
you
Yes,
up to you
honest?
right now and
yes.
said,
I explain that to women that I'm not, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm just here.
okay,
Some of
to
them,
each your
some
own.
of them, it lead them off. Some of them, they still hang around. Hey, well,
This
because
is my question
you got some women
because
that
you.
ain't looking for now neither.
This is my question, ladies. Do you assume that your date is for a purpose, or do you take it for what it is? It's just a date. We're just hanging out, getting to know each other. I think that's a big problem. Men and women think so totally different about what a date is. Men are now. Don't get me wrong, because I'm not talking about these little boys that's out here that's dating the fuck. I'm talking about grown ass men, Kane, Mister, Jonathan, Big Mac. I'm talking about dating to get to know somebody. And like Kane said, now Kane was honest. He said, I don't have no purpose. If I want to take you out, I'm gonna take you out. I'm not expecting anything. I have because you have those that are for cat and you have those that are for date. I'm asking him, right, Kane?
Mm-hmm. I do. I do.
That motherfucker. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do.
Why is everybody saying plantation
You
in?
asked them where
What?
they were people going dating.
Plantation
No,
in?
it's
What
where
does
where the
plantation
bar
mean?
was. That's the
The
bar.
club. You got
Plantation in.
you
Okay.
got a club down in
Let me
Plantation
look at
Inn.
let me look in this camera and say this right now. If you old motherfuckers on here, and that means everybody on my friend list except for my cheering aid. If y'all motherfuckers is taking somebody to Plantation Inn as a date, then you can go. I don't think I have not one friend, I don't think, on my friend list that would consider Plantation Inn a date. And if they do, I'm side eye. Now we'll go to Plantation Inn, somebody throwing a little shindig.
We
They
ain't even
invited.
going me. The last
I,
time she invited me to a shindig was the first and the last time I went.
but the person gave us a nice little spot and good food. I mean, we enjoyed
As you can
ourselves.
tell, it was so little, but okay.
I can't go anywhere that is one way in, one way out. That does something to me. No, I'm serious. We in Shreveport. You motherfuckers like to shoot the club up and not in a good way. So if it's one way in, one way out, you can go. I might look at you and say, "Oh yeah, I'll be by there." I'm not coming by there.
You
I'm
like,
lying. Uh
uh-huh.
huh. Mm-mm.
Not
When I
you.
look at you and say no, yes, that means I'm not fucking coming. Just know and understand this. And I'm not too bougie. I have to have an exit strategy. I'm just saying. And places like that, I need an exit strategy. Okay.
Hey, Kizzy.
Hey kids, what's up? What's up? Sushi Jen is nice. Keonta is nice. What's up, Christina? The vintage at Horseshoe. Okay, okay. Dating is horrible everywhere, not just Shreveport. What's up? What's up, Kinfolk? Cynthia is in Houston. Now, Cynthia, if you're in Houston and the dating pool is still shit, I'm really gonna start getting worried. Please tell me that it's a little bit better in Houston because I tell my friends like Andrea, I tell them all the time, get out of Shreveport. You got to get out of Shreveport to date. But shit, if a city, Houston is one of the largest cities in the world. If
Yeah.
you ain't having no better luck in Houston, this is definitely a problem. That means just the people. Is just the people.
Josh Lounge. As a date?
What happens on Thursday nights at Josh Line? I hadn't been there in so long, Kelly. I had I didn't even realize Josh Lounge was back a thing until maybe a couple of months ago, and people were going there back on Mondays, and I was like, Josh Lounge back open and thriving. I didn't know, but okay, cool. Uh, Dating for data collecting. No purpose. That's what
We know, Mr. Ellison.
Shaw said. It depends on your age. What depends on your age? What you're dating for?
Because
Okay.
I just think, well, maybe that's me. If I was single and I was in my 40s, it wouldn't be no data collection. I'm not wasting my time with you if there's no purpose. Now, we might not be getting ready to get married in a year, but I need to know that you my person, I'm your person, we doing this thing
But
together.
even if you had just come out of, okay, let's say you're 40 something and you just came out of a pretty heavy relationship, would you still be dating with the person? Because I think it depends. If you've just gotten out of a relationship,
I was divorced, and once I got divorced, I didn't want to do no data collection. It was I didn't want to get out there in the waters. The whole time I was married, I heard about it, didn't want to do it. So even
but
if
you've
I was divorced, I would still be dating with a purpose.
but you've always been that person that's just been settled though.
Yeah.
You want to be, if you're, she doesn't believe in casual sex. So if she's dating and if you think you're gonna have some sex, then y'all are a couple, even if you don't know it.
That's how. That's how. That's how. That's how my. That's how my best friend, ex-girlfriend, did him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he thought he was. He
Oh
thought he
no!
was going to
Hold
get
on.
some. He
Hold
thought he
on,
was going
okay.
to get
She
some.
talking about, is that what happened? I was gonna, hey, let me make y'all understand. I was gonna get that cat regardless. Now, what happened after that? Whether we were gonna stay together, I wasn't sure. But I was not gonna put in 2 months of time and
3
effort.
months. Stop saying it. It was a year and 3 months.
It wasn't a year. No, by the time we met and started talking,
We had started talking.
yes, when we started actually conversing, it wasn't no year. Don't y'all believe that shit?
It was.
She dropped her drawers quick, y'all. She
I
dropped
did
her
not.
drawers quick.
Those that know me know that I did not.
So your best friend, girlfriend, basically
Well,
put
his
him in a
ex,
relationship with her.
yeah, his ex, one of his ex-girlfriends. He wanted her, man. He wanted her bad. He wanted her for the longest. He used to talk about her. She was actually. We all went to church together. He used to talk about it. He used to talk about her.
Them
Finally,
church girls nasty, they say.
look, she came over there. He got it. He thought that's all he was gonna do. She was like, "Oh, nigga, we go together now." So he was forced into a relationship because he got it. Because he got it.
So that's
And now they're not together. See,
No, they ain't together. They ain't together
Is
now.
that a situationship? Because I know somebody who shall remain nameless used to say we in a situationship, but I'm like, what do you mean? I didn't force you. We ain't in no
Is
situation.
anybody currently in a situationship?
It's a
Raise your hand, blink twice, and put it in the comments. If you are currently in a situationship, I'm here for you. We have counselors available
Why are
on
you
staff.
there for them? You ain't in no situationship.
I'm not, but I was in a goddamn situationship. Like,
You was in a situationship.
Kane, it was like when they had the hands of the scale and the scale be tipping like this, then all of a sudden that bitch would
That's because you
come
had
up back.
too much going
I had
on.
too much going on. So I was in a, that's why if you are currently, raise your hand. I'm here for you. What's up, nephew? Tyler said at my age is dating with a purpose. I don't have time to wait.
Don't waste time.
So Tyler, answer this question in the comments. Are you looking to get married and have children? Because Tyler is what now? 33?
He said he dated with the purpose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it with the purpose of getting married, or is it with the purpose of just being monogamous with one person?
COVID out here in these waters and some
Fuck
other
COVID.
things.
They
Y'all
got
better
monkeypox and some shit that'll turn your lips sketch black. Y'all better put your dicks up, fellas, or use some
Well, see,
condoms. Get them fixed.
The thing with me is, of course, my divorce came final August? Yeah, I think in August. I think it was, yeah, it's August 2022. I turned 50 in October that just passed. So it's just like, man, at this point in time, I ain't looking for nothing.
He ready to have fun.
Yeah. I mean,
but Kane, your relationship before, how long were you in a relationship before that? Before your marriage?
Before my marriage with that person, or the relationship before that?
The relationship before that.
Well, okay, the relationship before my marriage, I was in that relationship for about 4 years,
Okay.
probably. Yeah, about four
So
years.
so
And
you've been
and
locked down a long time.
the thing about it is that's the longest relationship that I had after my first marriage with
Right.
my first wife. Of course
Right.
Keisha.
Hmm.
We was together for basically me and her were together for basically like 20 years.
So that's what I'm
You
saying.
know,
Your whole adult life, you've been in a relationship.
basically,
And I
basically you
feel
can
like
say
I'm
that.
gonna be single because
In
I
your
have been
next
Yeah.
life, you're gonna be dead. Talking about you gonna
I
be
have
single.
been
Fuck around and find out.
I have been married my whole
I'm just
adult
kidding.
life
I
with
ain't
one
into that
person.
domestic
But
violence,
that's
people.
okay. That's how I like it because I couldn't wait as a child until I got grown because I would see my older cousin with her boyfriend and they would do everything together. It
Oh
would be so
God.
nice. I was like, oh, I can't wait
These motherfuckers
till
still
I get
believe in
older.
Cinderella and shit. So she
I couldn't
different.
wait till I got older so I could have my own person, my
I
own.
have never, ladies, answer this because she asked me this all the time. I was like, no. Did you all see or dream about your wedding before it ever happened or settled down? Because she's like, you never saw yourself get married. I was like, hell no. Who dreamed of a damn wedding and fairy tales and
I
princes
had
and
a Barbie wedding doll that was
oh
collector's
God.
item
Help.
that I still had until my mother passed
This is
in
exactly
the
how
house.
y'all know y'all gotta pray for me. Like this motherfucker said she had a Barbie, what? What's
A
it called?
Barbie, you know when Barbie was real popular, they had different limited edition collectors.
And you had the
Well,
Barbie wedding.
I had the Barbie wedding collection, and she was beautiful wedding dress, tiara,
The fact she
crown in a
remembered
box.
y'all.
My
Hey,
grandmother bought it, and it was
I'm gonna say
never
it was
opened.
sentimental because your grandmother bought it.
No, it was, but also because it was Barbie and it was the wedding
Next comment.
collection.
Kimberly McCarter on here. Where Kimberly at? Hey, Kimberly. She said, build a man projects. I got to find that comment. Britt Pope says, what you do with your data varies. Shreveport dating is recycling a few activities for many of the people. Thing is, an open mind can yield amazing options nearby. Yeah, I think the problem with Shreveport is y'all recycling the same penises and cats.
Right.
And
Not
it's
And
not
sometime at the same
and
time.
sometimes you recycle them at the same time and not in a good way. Harvey, now most of the men on here say, I agree. Harvey says, I'm just single in the city dating, not with a purpose. Okay. Kimberly says, I let men know that I date for the purpose of companionship. I don't want to get married again, but I want an exclusive relationship.
Okay,
Okay.
so if your purpose is married or just being with somebody, it's same thing. You're dating with a purpose. Depends on what your purpose is.
Sylvia
hmm
said, plantation end equals the end. Yes, Lord. I'm talking about the, not the. You too correct in your grammar. The end. D-A, end. The end.
But the
Shit.
parking lot be packed when I be passing by there at night.
It be packed every weekend. When we pass by there on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, I be scared and worried. I be waiting for the news to see who got shot. I'm not finna fucking lie to you.
You know what?
Put all that
I
noise.
went by at 4 a.m. this morning, take Shaylin to the
They were
place.
there?
It was people at Plantation Inn
What
in
the hell
work at
goes
4
on
a.m.
Plantation Inn on a Tuesday night?
I don't know, but it was cars
I
out there,
guess it
people
goes
getting
up
in
on
their
a
cars.
It
Tuesday.
be a it be a lot of people in there. I've actually never been in there before.
Don't. You ain't missing the
Yeah,
you
it be a
got you
lot of
ain't
people in there. I ain't
hey,
never been in.
the bar is no bigger than the screen we talking on. I swear to God. They still do setups, Kane. Like you have
Oh
to buy
no,
setups.
not the setups.
Yes. You get a pint, a Coke, and a thing of ice.
And the
That's
thing of
how it
ice.
was 10, 11 years ago, last time
Yeah,
when we went.
yeah. The
There
setup.
you go. Kimberly say, I don't even know where or what a plantation is. Is it a club or a hotel?
Both.
It,
It's
yeah,
not. No,
It's
it's
a
not.
club and a
yeah.
hotel.
In the words of Jonathan Ellison, don't do that.
It
Don't
is
do
a
that. It
club
is a
and a
motel.
hotel.
It is
Yeah,
a
you're right.
roach
It's a
motel. It is
motel.
not a hotel. My hotels have stars on them. This is a roach motel. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That song going there got
Club and
question
a
marks. It
hotel.
ain't got no
That
stars on it.
motherfucker it don't have stars. It got question marks and bullet hole. When you look at the reviews and you see that shattered glass, that means 4 was shot there. Don't take your Kimberly. Kimberly, this ain't for you.
Don't go to plantation.
Don't go to
But
plantation.
those people in plantation, it's good.
They love it. Those that go
to
love
the
it.
club and then they can walk around the
Plantation Inn is 3 steps down from Pat and Jerry's. Just know that, okay? And we'll leave it at that. Candace
Oh
Nicole, I
Lord,
make it
not the
clear.
Pat and
Do
Jerry's.
y'all
Shit.
remember the Beacon Hotel?
Yeah, they just had a shooting over there, didn't they? Or did they just find a body at the Beacon a couple of weeks ago?
I don't know.
What's the one? Beacon, no, Session. What's the one over there by Sprague Street?
I don't know.
That's
and
Session. That's
They
Session and
found a
Session.
body over there, I think. Same thing. Candace Nicole says, I make it clear in the beginning, we are just hanging out, having fun with no genital bumping. I must use that. I'm very wary of vibes, emotional energy, and presence. Can't place the cat on every pole. People are crazy. Hey, that's a good thought. Stop putting notches on your bedpost, people.
Oh, please
Stop putting notches on your bedpost if it don't mean anything. Ladies, I'm just saying, because if you see the man ain't shit, why you letting them put a notch on the bedpost? If you see you don't want
Go buy
nothing,
yourself a rose or a peach or get to know
here
yourself.
she go with that peach and shit.
You don't have to just let them begin the notch. You can go in there and take care of yourself.
Look, good evening, Essence. Hey, Kyla. Essence say avoid Houston. Got it. Cynthia says shit in Houston. What the?
Look, we gotta go to Houston this weekend for a fabulous wedding. So,
John McDuffie say, even though I'm married, buddy, Plantation Inn is not in all caps a spot I would choose nor suggest for a date night. What's up? Kyla said, Kimberly McCarty, it's both. It's on the corner. Hey, if you know where, what's the name of the church? What's the church?
Praise
If you know what Praise Temple is, you know what Plantation Inn is. Just ask the bishop.
keep going tight.
Anyway, neither.
Right across the street from Thrifty Liquor.
Oh my gosh! Just ask the bishop where Plantation is. He know all about it. Shaw Mims. Shaw says it's more good women than men in Houston with exclamation marks. Great for the fellas, terrible for the ladies. Now, what was your question?
Tasha had a question. Does sex without protection mean relationship?
Jonathan Nelson, let me tell you something. What you're not gonna do is come on here with that damn sex.
Put all the
Where is
damn
Daryl
money.
to get you? If this motherfucker tell her one more time, it's 850 women to every man in
Look,
Houston.
back to Tasha's question. Does sex without protection mean relationship for you, Kane? Are you wrapped? Look, no, Kane.
Kane ain't having no more
Because
kids.
you are just
Oh
Kane
no,
ain't having no
Lord.
more kids.
England.
Kane ain't
This
having no
this
more
Well,
kids.
grandbaby,
I don't
this
know.
new grandbaby driving me crazy. Shit. Talking about having
Fellas,
some more
put that in
kids.
the comments. Does
Fellas.
sex without protection mean relationship for
Fellas,
you? And women, what does that mean for you?
I know for a fact, I know a dude with 15 kids. He ain't put on a condom with none of them. It didn't mean
Taylor.
relationship for him. Shaw Mills, you still got a date for a purpose when you get to be a certain age. Who is gonna wipe your ass when you can't? Don't be trying to kill me off to get a check.
My grandbaby. I mean my grandbaby.
Wait a minute, Andre. Now Pam, what? Oh shit! What did you say that she put the looking eyes? Andre, text me and tell me now, Pam. Albert Collins say Steve Harvey, the 90-day rule. Fuck Steve Harvey in the most respectful way. Steve Harvey ain't shit. He has been married 3 times. He left 2 wives, and he left 1 wife, took the child, wouldn't let the child see the damn wife, and just so he could be married to, what's his wife? Marjorie, whatever her name, who was the dope dealer's girlfriend. So fuck Steve Harvey. He can't tell me shit. But other than that, like, that's a good question. I got a couple of questions. I need some answers before I get out here. I got a couple of questions. How many dates should a man wait before sex, Kane? Fellas, how many dates? What's up, Sharina? How many days should a man wait? Should there be a
I
wait?
go. No, you know what? The thing about it is, I feel that we grown.
Don't do me.
Hold on, okay. Andrea, get her ass.
It was a year and 3 months. Don't do me.
No, we may have known each other a year,
Yes.
and we, hey,
Still put my year on there.
no, I ain't nobody waiting no year for no cat around here. Andre, you know me better than that.
Nah, not no year.
I didn't wait
not
3
no year.
months. Technically, it was 2 months and some days. And on them days, I said, you better get you and that cat here to the hotel before I go post them. I'm just gonna keep it real. But anyway, that's neither here nor
But
there. I got that hotel room for a reason. Yes, Kane.
I feel we all grown. We all grown.
So
So
we can
therefore,
have sex the same night of the day.
the
No problem.
same damn night.
If
Cause
you
I'm gonna tell you like
if
this.
you on that
I'm not
grown you can.
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna look at you differently. If
If you
you
give it to
have
me the
sex
first
with
night,
me, that's right. I'm not gonna look because like I say, I'm gonna say once again, my first wife, I think we met the second night. I think the second night I had her. Hell, I married her. I didn't look different than her because she gave it to me on the second night. Shit. I don't
I swear.
I don't
You
Hey,
ain't
we
respect her a
grown.
little bit more, Kane.
you probably respect her more. It's like she got cat and
Yeah.
a ring.
Yeah.
Shit.
So the thing about it is, man, if you liking a person, don't be
Right.
trying to hold it out and all that type stuff.
Right. You
Shit.
be going
Tell
up.
me
I wasn't
if you
trying to
want
hold
it.
it out.
If
We
you
were
want it, you
friends.
want it.
We
I
were
mean, I
What's up,
understand
Sharika?
that was
Sylvia, were you
friendship
in a
thing.
situationship?
See?
Wait, Sylvia got her hands raised. Situationship for you too? Was you in a situationship or
What
shit?
Sasha says, situationship or situation shit.
I was in a situationship. Ship. I didn't say shit, babe. My bad. My got tongue tied. You know I got a thick tongue. I was in a situationship, meaning I had two relationships, two women, two houses to feed, a bunch of children to clothe, and I was like, God damn, I don't know if my money in my pocket's gonna stretch this far. But I made it work.
She was having her cake and
2 years I made this shit work. Lord, I ain't going back. I ain't never going back again. Y'all motherfuckers can't make me go back to that shit.
don't worry, you right.
I'm
Okay.
crying in here and shit. My bank account took a big motherfucking hit, niggas. Damn. No, for real. No, I've never been in a situation shit. Although, if you ask Andrea, I was probably in a situation shit when Monique showed up at the house after Toya had left and Tina was on her way. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that probably
That was a situation shit, and it
or
didn't.
the time you was in there and
Hey,
somebody was coming through the balcony, but okay, yeah.
y'all go too far. We ain't gonna talk about balconies. Balconies are wonderful to have unless you
Oh,
fucking with Spider Woman. That
they all
motherfucker
wonderful
climbed.
things.
But when Spider Woman climbed up that balcony and said, I said, is somebody knocking on the motherfucking glass out there? What the hell is going on? Um,
Mm.
Kyla says she is dating with a purpose, but it's hard to find someone. Jonathan says, I think people that date with a purpose is beautiful, and I think monogamy is beautiful, and neither are for me. Jonathan, you ain't shit. But at least you honest. You ain't shit, but you honest. Kelly Speed said, is it bad to say that you don't want to date someone with little kids? Hell no. Y'all
No,
need
it
to be
ain't.
honest.
It ain't.
A good friend of mine just told me about someone. We had met someone she was dating, and she had like a 7-year-old. And I'm like, motherfucker, we 50. Who the fuck is dating somebody with a 7-year-old? They still peeing in the bed. Ain't nobody doing that shit. No, Kelly, you need to be honest. If you at this age, if they ain't got grown children, if they children don't know how to drive, meaning you still gotta take them back and forth to work, fuck them and their kids. Listen to me. You are trying to hunt and they knocking on the door. Dad,
You ain't lying.
I
They
gotta
want
be
some.
at work in 20 minutes. You
Think
and
about
your
the
daddy.
think about the lip now. Okay, that one right there. But think about the lip when you in there trying to hunt it. Then you got a joker knocking on the door. How about they want some cereal?
Hey, let me tell y'all this. If
You
I was
know.
single, blink, blink. If I was single, you fuck around and have a 2 or 3 month old around me if you want to. As soon as that little nappy head motherfucker sleep in the middle of the bed, I done went over to your side and hunched. Now you try me if you want to. I don't give a shit about your kids being in the bed. That's
I
your
done did it.
That's it.
I done did it before.
I done did it. That's a you
I done did it
problem.
before.
You can have some little babies around me if you want to. They gonna fuck around and be like, what is going on? Take your ugly ass back to sleep. Take your nappy headed ass back to sleep. I'm trying to
Hell
get your
yeah.
mama.
I am busy. I am busy over here.
Carla says she believes in true love. Carla also said you have to be honest with people. If you be honest and let them know and stick to what you say. I read that, Carla. I just forgot to say it. Stick to what you fucking say. What does that say? Kane. Okay, Kane, we got a question for you. Why
What's
did
that?
y'all really divorce and what do you learn from it going forward? Nice question.
Why did
Why
we
did,
really divorce?
yes.
No, which one? Which one are we
No,
talking
his
about?
last wife, the one
The
from
last
last year.
relationship, my last relationship, it was
Jonathan is stupid, bro.
it
Jonathan, not
was
with me.
it was stressful. I'm gonna put it like this. I was doing more arguing, just getting getting beat up over the smallest little things. Coming home, she want to fuss about this, fuss about that. And I'm just not the type person that want to argue, that want to fuss. I
Yeah,
feel
that's
like
not you.
I
That's
will
never been
not,
you.
yeah, I will not let you kill me from me having uh, a stroke,
Arguing with you
an
behind some bullshit.
aneurysm,
I say that
shit
all the
like that.
time.
No, I'd rather be by myself
See, I ain't the
than
only one.
argue over bullshit.
Girl, Pam be thinking I'm crazy because I'll go deaf mute on your ass. You be trying
Yeah.
to argue with me and this be me.
It makes me sick.
And she talking about, do you fucking hear me? I know you hear me.
Yeah.
I'm
And
like,
look,
"Are you listening?" 'Cause
my-
Yes, and she'll say, are you listening to me? Motherfucker, I got two big ass ears. I got some Martin Lawrence up here.
and that's the
I hear
thing.
you.
My
I ain't finna
my
do it.
ex girlfriend, my first wife, and I've had other girlfriends. They tell me I'm so nonchalant. I act like I don't give a fuck about anything. You can be fussing and arguing
That
over
must
bull,
be
and
why we so cool.
I just be like, yeah, whatever.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, whatever.
This one over here, out of sight, out of mind.
Out of
Yeah.
sight, out of mind. And the bad part about it, and I had to stop myself because I walked down the aisle with this woman that I love so very much, because my motto has always been out of sight, out of mind. If you argue with me today and walk out that door tonight, I'm fucking somebody that 10 minutes later. I had to stop. No, I did for years. That was my, and but I hadn't done it since we've been together. It's been years, honey. Years, baby. Oh, shit. But you know,
Fix that shit. Fix that shit. Fix that shit, baby. Fix it. Fix that shit.
But I bet she knows. I ain't telling her no lie. I just can't do it. I ain't finna argue with you, for you, or I ain't finna do it. I ain't finna do it.
Don't
I'm
have
sorry.
time for it. Don't have time for it. I'm 50.
Yeah.
I'm half a century. I don't have time to be doing all that. Yeah.
Trey Hair. What's up, Trey? This motherfucker said I date with a purpose of getting some. Anything else, you have to find somebody else to do. Motherfucker, get off my line. Girl, why did you say you date with the purpose of getting some? Anybody else, anything else, you have to find somebody else to do it. Your ass is hell. But at the same token, I'm trying to live your best life. Because every week your ass is in Dubai, Singapore, some damn where. Ladies, I have a question. Why really does it bother you when you get that WYD text? What you doing? Why does that bother y'all so much? Kane, do you send those texts? Jonathan, Mr.
I
Shaw,
sent them.
Albert, yeah. So do you send it to people that you're familiar with or those you're trying to become familiar with?
No, I basically sent it to anybody. I mean, I'm familiar with, trying to get familiar with. I mean, because I've had women that's trying to get familiar with me.
What does that text message mean? That's what women need to know.
She said to you, what does that message mean? What does that text message mean?
What does that mean for you? Or
basically,
who you send it to?
It doesn't, I don't send it trying to basically, I guess, get into some ass or nothing like that. It's not a text that I send out to be like, okay, what you doing? You ready to get naked or something like that. It's
not a text that means, can I come hunt?
Yeah. I could
it's
be
just
laying
a curiosity of, hey, what are you doing?
I mean, because I like communicating. I like communicating with my people.
Well, yeah.
Now everybody's not. Everybody's not. Because I could be laying in the bed. I could be laying in the bed watching TV, looking at Andy Griffin. One of my friends across my mind. Pop, I hit him up. WYD.
Looking at Andy Griffin.
Andy Griffin, yeah, I watch Andy Griffin. Good. I watch Andy Griffin.
Hey, does it bother you when you get that hey big head text?
No.
I don't get hey big head. I don't get a hey big head text.
Oh, ladies, Kane has not gotten a hey big head text.
Yeah, I
So
don't get a hey big head text.
Mister said plantation ain't even a motel, it's an inn. Talking about
so
Jesus,
ladies,
Joseph and Mary would have passed it up. Okay.
Ladies,
this is
if
my
anybody on the
question.
line want to send me a hey big head text,
He ain't gonna
y'all can
stop you.
send me one. Y'all can send me one.
So
Jonathan got a question for you. Go, what's your question? Then Jonathan got a question for you.
my question is, ladies, when you send that "Hey, big head" text, what does that mean for you?
Come get it.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
If you sending a hey big head, hey big head, that mean this thing is hot, wet, and ready. Come get it. I'm sorry. What else could it mean? Who else says a hey big head text? Jonathan say, how the hell you remember the beacon, Pam?
Huh?
No. Now we.
What it tell us about them
That
goddamn
was a
brick?
long time ago.
Oh, you got a beacon store?
No, we ain't gonna have a beacon store. I remember my very first adult
Hmm?
relationship. I
Hey, who else? You just know you about to get her head knocked between the washer and
This
the
was a
dryer.
long time ago. I was 18, 19, home from college.
And you went to the beacon?
That was long,
You
long
so
time
prissy,
ago.
motherfucker.
Long time
You
ago.
so goddamn prissy. Tell me that was
Miss
long, long, long time.
Miss
Now all of a
Angela.
sudden
Yes,
she don't remember shit about the
Um,
beacon.
that was, I was
But she
18, 19,
but you
home
remember
from
the beacon.
college.
Let me find out, man. Let me find out.
Girl,
Fuck
you
you
would
up.
never take me to the beacon.
Oh, you ain't got. I ain't never been to the Beacon. You right. I would never take you to the Beacon. Kimberly said I have never been to Patton Jerry's. No wonder my ass is single. I'd never go anywhere. You ain't missed nothing, Cynthia. Well, let me change my mind about
Pat
moving
and
back.
Jerry's was go back over there. Pat and Jerry's was older people Cocos.
Older people, Cocos. Yes,
Yeah.
older people. You might see a line of Coke or some ass. It was
Man,
the
yeah,
older people,
believe
Cocos.
me, they back in the back smoking weed. You got them, you had them old, because I've been in Pat and Jerry's about 3 times before. Because I went, Tina Mills invited me to her birthday party,
Yep.
and I went up in there that night. I seen them old 60-some-year-old men with them Steve Harvey suits on, trying to buy them young ass,
It's some
trying to
folks
buy
in
them young
Shreveport
girls.
still wearing them Steve Harvey suits, but we're gonna leave that alone. Carla Yvette Lanier says if you ain't got a man, you got a hand. Oh,
Here you go.
Mr. Johnson has a very good point. Some of those notches turn into ugly kids y'all don't want. Oh shit.
Damn,
I know
damn,
Mr. Ellison did not jump on this string.
damn.
Oh shit, Mr. Ellison. Yes, sir.
What's shaking? What's going
Uh,
on with it?
nigga, don't
Uh-oh,
be coming on here giving
uh-oh.
us your come fuck me voice.
Look. You know I had to step in
Mm-hmm,
for a real quick.
mm-hmm.
I just got these white folks out this wheel big, so I had to come talk my shit.
This why I don't want no more children. Right here.
Oh, look at the grandbaby. You
This
can
why I don't
have
want no
that.
more
Oh, I'm
children.
about to have one.
Yeah, you
Oh,
about to
shit.
have
Shit.
one.
Dorian said
No more children.
relationship is not a relationship until there's a discussion and agreement to the terms and conditions. God
Hush,
damn, this
girl.
motherfucker got a contract.
Hush.
Sex
Hush.
is sex and not indicative of nothing. Okay, I got you. I agree. Uh,
Look,
Cynthia Dotson, that's that Polycene married while dating. Okay, Jonathan, you have the floor. We listening. It's gonna be interesting. Trey said, I need to know if your shit is good before I call you back. Go ahead, Mr. Elson. Talk to the
I
legend.
think I think in most situations, folks just got to learn how to do what they can manage. And
Okay.
in those situations, I think hey, certain people want marriage, some people want the monogamy, some want the poly life that some of them don't really know what the fuck they talking about.
Please,
But
Lord Jesus.
so you got that going on, and then you got the people that's trying to get with somebody, and they got 15 kids, and like I said, it's nothing with you having your kids and doing what you do. But my biggest thing is just like, what can you manage in your day to day life? It's some people that just really busy, and they ain't got that time to sit up and babysit and hold nobody hand in no relationship or none of that type of
Right.
shit. So I think just folks need to just like really narrow this shit down, and if you got the expectations or you got these rules or these boundaries or whatever it is that you got, stick to them. It's cool, but don't get mad when don't nobody want to fuck with it.
That's putting it pretty bluntly.
Yeah, like nah, see, like stop getting in your feelings because you think you a prize. And don't get me wrong, I feel like everybody in their own individual self should think that they are a prize.
Right,
But
right,
sometimes there's a difference between the one that come in the Cracker Jack box and the one that you get on Price is Right. So that's what you got to really, put your mind into.
right.
Like, yeah, nah. So yeah,
Trey
that's
Harris, look, a comment. Trey Harris said, I need to know if your shit is good before I call you back. My time is precious. Candace Nicole, my friend fucked a dude who said he can't see a future with her because he hit the first night and he was dead ass serious.
yeah, that nigga was lame
So,
as fuck for that.
wait, so she fucked him anyway? After I need to
I
know
think
if
he had sex first.
he had sex first and then
Yeah.
told her he didn't see a future. Unmute. Hold on, Kane. Hold on. There you go, Kane. Hold on, Kane.
He has
Kane, unmute your phone.
There you go.
Okay,
I
go ahead,
know,
Kane. What were you
I know
saying?
damn well, I know damn well that he didn't tell her that he didn't see no future with her, and she fucked him anyway.
It
I
had to be
That's
mean,
what I want. Please
yeah.
answer
So
that,
that
y'all.
that
It
had to
wasn't.
be that had to be
I
now
hope not.
because he finessed her out of it, and then he told her that.
And let's be honest here, Kane. It's some cats out here that's doing that. That's pretending
Yeah,
like they want
that
the white picket fence
believe
and
me,
they want to
believe
be
me.
there and hey, I'm gonna come bring the children some happy meals and all that type of bullshit just to get the pussy. And
Look,
But
for
you
him
know,
not to answer the phone no more, and then he say fuck them titties
hmm
and them happy meals.
we
So
talked
yeah,
about that this weekend. Daryl told us when he was younger, he would say anything to get the cat. Like he would tell a
see,
lie. But are we still doing that at 40 plus? Are we still
I
lying
hope,
just to get a
yeah,
cat?
yeah,
I,
yeah.
I
It's
you
some
know
that
what
do it. It's
we
some that
we
still
would
doing it.
we would like to say that it ain't happening, but it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
guaranteedly happening because you got to look at the concept of it. It's a lot of these dudes dead, and I'm not saying that you supposed to have sex early in your life or whatever like that, but
Right.
I think it's a situation of that in your 20s or whatever, and you got an ample amount of pussy.
Right.
There's a certain space in there that you go, you know what? I had a good time. I'm in my 30s and 40s. Not saying that, I got to slow down, but I can be more selective. I can do what I need to do. Some of these dudes didn't know how to see before social media. These dudes didn't know how to use their beepers and use the
I
phone and had
I
the
think
music
that's the
playing in the
biggest point.
background to get no pussy. They didn't know how to talk up none. And so then social media comes along and they kind of found out ways to kind of talk to women and get in the inbox and trick them. The selection has become greater for them.
True.
And so now what they doing is they think it's okay to lie to get a piece of ass. I'm
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. Mm-mm, nah.
Right. Sharika Smith said, folks just ain't got time for a lot. We too damn old. Keisha Ferguson, right. I will go mute. Keisha, explain that to your cousin because she think I ain't shit. I will go mute,
I know
deaf
how
and
to go
dumb.
mute. I have worked with people
Yeah.
for 8 hours on a craft table and never spoke a word to them other than looking lips. I get it.
Damn, why Sharina say she gonna kick my ass at 8:17? What the fuck I do tonight? I thought I've been good all night.
Damn, 8:17.
No, she's saying
Got a whole time
apparently
limit.
I was
Oh,
about to kick your ass at 8:17.
you?
Apparently.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that shit crazy though. And like you say, we so grown now. And
We
we live
so
in a
grown.
space where we should be so grown now. Shit, let me correct that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I ask
Because
this all
because
the
you got some
time
50, you got some 50 and
that
on up
they're
grown
not in
niggas
a
that's out
grown
here
state.
still playing the game and don't know what they doing and
What she done did?
chasing behind naive women just to get a piece of pussy.
Do you send unsolicited dick pics, Jonathan?
Not
Absolutely fucking not.
jealousy. You gotta
Absolutely fucking not. Now when
you
she
got
make
to
it
get
up in her
somebody
mind,
to get a pick of that.
it's a
Okay, you got a whole
communication.
bunch of hate. Kane, you got a whole bunch of hate big heads in these comments. Hey, Keisha.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead,
Uh-oh, not
Jonathan.
the hey big heads.
Go
Uh-oh.
ahead, Jonathan.
Nah,
I'm
look
sorry.
here. Here's the thing though. If it's all about the boundaries and the communication.
True.
If we talking and we going back and forth, and then you send me a little picture and you trying to cover your nipples up, and then I send you a little something, and we going back and forth. That means we didn't open up. We passed that rapport. and we didn't open it up. So then when that happened,
I had a big
yeah,
rubber
I'm gonna go
lips.
grease my
That's
dick
cool.
up with the carrot oil and put it next to the infinity remote control. So
Good
you know,
night. That's it, folks. That's it. Good night.
That boy right there is
shit.
stupid.
Good
Look,
The
fucking
and I'm
night.
supposed to
carrot
turn. Look, and I'm supposed to turn that light, that good light, that ring light y'all be buying. I'm gonna turn that motherfucker on. And shit, I'm gonna
Dick
test that.
pic?
Look,
Wait, we use right. That's what I'm saying. So if you send a dick pic, it's coming with the ring light and the
oh
ring.
yeah, I'm coming with it. Yeah, I'm coming with it. Hell yeah, I'm gonna put on the whole fucking show. Shit, for real, man. You think I'm supposed to be out in these streets with an ass of meat floating around in these streets?
presentation.
Man, you gotta be
Look,
fucked up.
Jonathan, presentation is everything.
Presentation, everything, for real. Shit, how I'm gonna be oiled up around here, looking good, dressing nice. Then I send my meat and it look like somebody, like I've been rubbing it across the country. Hell no, cuz I ain't doing that.
I appreciate
That-
that because I know women
Oh,
those that are sending those pics.
Look, for real. And then look, I take care down there with the hair and everything else too. Like, come on, no, I ain't supposed to be sitting up there, coming up there. I'm gonna send you my meat. It's ashy and it look like Taco Bell down there. Hell no, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
Yes, we need your
Nah.
pics to match your real pics.
I want your dick pics to match your energy. If you come with big dick energy, then be that dude that, like he say, carrot oil, grease it up, shine it up.
And
Make
that's
sure
where
it's hard.
and that's where the Xfinity remote come in there, because you ain't supposed to lie and say I did no angle and showed you the wrong meat. So you ain't supposed to get that one.
You're
Nah.
gonna put the Xfinity remote beside it
For measurement purposes. Yeah, shit. The fuck?
Lord. I just don't know how this conversation went here, but I mean, we need to know these things. Kyla, what is a BDN text? She says she sends a BDN text. I'm curious to know what's that. Y'all tell me what a BDN text is, because I don't know. Candace Nicole say hot, wet, and ready sounds like Little Caesars. Fuck y'all. If that's what it takes.
Wait a minute, Taylor.
That's what it takes. 60-plus-year-olds are the only men that look my way these days, Kimberly McCarter says. I'm about to start dating the geriatric crowd. We can both use our AARP cards. Well, according to my mother is 67 years old. And she said if he has great dick hair, he can never talk to her. And that's why she keep her man as a young boyfriend. She got a young man because she says she don't want to see. My mama says she says she ain't looking at her own great dick hair. She don't want to see no man's great dick hair. I'm just telling you what she thinks. I hate to put my mama shit out there, but that's real nigga shit. What's up, Pat McGee? What's going on? Uh-oh, Jonathan, they say your voice will melt draws. Oh, they talking about they get wet behind that voice. Tarsha say she got one Beacon story. It made my OCD itch. She wasted 20.
Look, all of us in a certain age group got a Beacon story now.
I don't have a Beacon story.
Look here. If anybody ever went through there beyond a certain time and saw a couple of box Chevys bagged up in there,
that was you.
Back in the days.
I got Beacon stores. I got session and session stores.
I got David Motel store that
I got David.
I got put out.
I got what's that other place? Palomar? Was it Palomar? What the one that's down on Greenwood Road?
Palomar.
Yeah. Palomar. Yeah, I got
the only place I ever went to on Green. This will show why y'all think I'm a hood nigga. This will show y'all how bougie I am. The only place I ever went to on Greenwood Road was Sheraton Inn, back when they had room service. I'm sorry, I didn't do the Beacon.
Oh, the Sheraton. So I remember the Sheraton. They used to have the little jacuzzis in the room too.
Yes, they had jacuzzis. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't do Beacon. My bad.
I had never been to the Sheraton before.
Look, the Sheraton was for special occasions.
The
Sheraton is when you was gonna pull up in there and had that balloon with that bat in it with that Mardi Gras grass in the bottom of it. That was
not the Mardi Gras. Pat, I don't know. We have gone too far. Pat McGee say we got some simps in this world. I blame Kanye and Kevin Gates. Who said they got to bring their own linen?
So y'all have to bring your own linen
To the Beacon? That's just how gross it was. Yeah, I don't. That be the ones who give up the guts because he has friends that are socially respected in the world. Just let Jonathan talk for the rest of the live. And Kendra said, yes, they are still out here lying. It's still men doing it. They acting like the woman is a hoe if she give it up early, but get mad if you want to wait a second to let their ignorance show.
It's a lose-lose. It's a lose-lose for most women. Because what if she's sexually liberated and she don't care about giving it up on the first night? Like, but you're gonna sit up there and give her a hard time for that. But then if you wait too long, you mad because you done took on 5 dates. And now you calculating up your money and you shot on gas or some shit like that. Now you ain't your feelings because you ain't been able to hunch the Sonic rings out of it. Nigga, that's on you. Shit.
Bye, Jonathan.
Hey, you mad about that for?
Yes, he did say the fucking concrete. Your dick skint up like the concrete. Pat, I blame the truck drivers, and I'm one. So Pat, don't do that.
But Pat's stupid.
Yes, Big Pat is stupid. I gotta David's in. I went one time and I got put out. The dude was trying.
Why did you get put out?
I got put out because he was trying to fuck her in front of me, and I told her he couldn't eat pussy. And I told him that he should at least open it up, look at it, and at least get it wet. And he told me I had to get the fuck out. I really. I wasn't critiquing him. What I was trying to give him a better understanding.
You was trying to help him out, but he kind of slightly got pissed off it.
I was really trying to help him out. If her cat, it really wasn't me that got me put out. It was the girl sitting on my lap laughing at him with me that got me put out because she told me her cat isn't even wet. Like it's not wet at all down there. Like what is he doing? And then they had these flicks on this little bit. The TV was like this big, and it was flicks, and it had snow and wavy lines, and it was just a real bad situation for me. And so
that's too much.
I was in there to watch. I was in there for a purpose. But all I know is the nigga stood up and said, "Say you, come on here." I was like, "Well, what the fuck did I do?" He said, "Come on, let's go." He said, "You got to get out of here." And a few minutes later, she was calling me, so clearly she left too. We left. He did put us out, but she left too. So I mean, if he would have listened to me.
Wait a minute. He put you out, and then everybody left.
He put me and my friend out. And then my homegirl that he was supposed to be fucking in the first place, that I was trying to help him, she left soon after and was like, "Where y'all at? We going back to the bar?" It's like,
oh, wow. Yeah, see, if she can go back to the bar after you done did that, bro, you ain't did nothing.
If he would have listened to me, he would have got some pussy and a good time. He would have,
The best he was gonna get out of it there was nothing. So yeah.
Let me rephrase this because y'all think I'm into. It was not a party, Kendra. It was. We went there with my homegirl, and this dude was talking mad shit like, "Ooh, I'm a and I'm a and I'm a," and so we was like, "Shit, we want to see what this nigga got." He talking this shit, and so we wanted to see. So he was like, "Come on." It was his fault. The nigga boasted up, and then he got there and couldn't produce. The nigga dick wouldn't even get hard right. Like,
dang, ain't that something?
Yeah.
He was hard.
He was done before he was done.
Right. He was hard, but he wasn't hard. But if he was hard, now that I think back, if he was hard, it wasn't. Yeah, he was fussing. I'm finna go. Good night, y'all. I'm through with the questions. I gotta get out of here because y'all think this situation was really not what y'all think it was. But yet he was sitting there rock hard, arguing with me, telling him about, well, if he at least licked the cat, if he licked up and down and get to the little man in the boat, he could hit. So I got to go.
What the hell?
Yeah, he got booed. Boo. He went to the Apollo and they ran him off the stage.
Yeah, because that time he was wasting doing all that talking. He could have been doing something.
For the record, I'm married now, but back in the day, if you put me on, if you set me up to perform, I'm giving you a encore, a Broadway Oscar-winning performance. I got to
Uh-oh.
go. That's it. Anytime they talk shit about their skills, they're about the trash. He was embarrassed. Oh, that's why I'm married, because I put on a Broadway winning performance. I got a Tony, an Oscar. I got all of that shit.
Y'all nasty.
Don't be too good.
I'm just saying. I got all that shit. As a matter of fact, no, let me hush. We enjoyed ourselves this weekend in Dallas, people.
I know exactly what you about to say. I know they need to sage that house.
Now, Jonathan.
Good night.
Look,
I'm getting out of here.
them virgin
Bishop,
walls that see some shit.
Get that phone and stop playing with it.
Bishop Arts District owes us nothing. Casablanca owes us nothing. The Virgin Hotels owes us nothing. Jonathan Ellison owes us nothing. Y'all, it has been, yes, I am an ERGOT winner without ever touching a stage. You all have a good night. Kane, I want to thank you. Jonathan, I want to thank you. Jonathan, say something to the, yes, he probably is smart. Jonathan, say something to the people before we get out of here, since they want to hear you. Good night, honey. Jonathan, well, hold on,
I ain't got
Kane.
nothing
I'm
to
gonna let
say.
you. Hold on,
Look,
Kane. You got
let
the
Kane take the
grandbaby, so
stage.
you say goodbye first, Kane. The grandbaby's like, Daddy, get your goddamn ass off this phone. Kane, say good night to the people.
Why
Good
you
night,
rubbing that
people.
old beard?
And stop
on
rubbing
Yeah.
that beard with your nasty ass.
I'm finna go put some protein on there.
He gave you a close up, fellas. That's that
Man,
Silver
that
Fox
boy.
crew right there.
That motherfucker, that is so serious. And then, hey, I'm still on here. I'm on here. Your sister. I'm on here. Hold on.
Oh,
Don't be looking.
oh,
Like,
He in the
oh.
camera.
it's full of other people.
Golly.
I'm letting the
Jonathan,
other folks see it.
and they talking about carrot oil. Jonathan, look, what the?
Mhm.
That would be
My
my
bad.
That would be your
My
cousin
bad.
talking about some damn
My
carrot
bad.
oil.
My bad.
Jonathan,
My
go
bad.
with that little
Jonathan,
sex
go on, say good night to the people.
I'm just gonna say good night. You know, see, we had a good time. We appreciate y'all. Y'all check us next week. We're gonna be in this thing. Y'all come enjoy yourselves and everything else. So yeah, we're gonna
It is something about your good nights that just don't quite say good night,
Yeah,
sir.
they talking about you.
What you talking about? What? No, I
It
did
is
not put no hunching or no sonic rings in there.
you
I
you
just
didn't
said good night. That's all I said.
that motherfucker. And Kendra talking about put us to bed. What the Kendra? Now here I was, thought you were a good Christian quiet girl. Oh my gosh.
Them the ones cut up the best though.
They really are. They really
See,
are.
Serena, let me.
Been on here for over
We've
an
been
hour.
on here over an hour, and I know who gonna be in that. What? Bye, y'all. Good night. I don't have time. I'm finna go.
oh
I
shit.
just don't be knowing
Uh
what the hell. Pentecostal. I used to fuck a Pentecostal.
oh.
Oh, bye.
Oh.
Good night.
Good night.
Huh?
You got some last
Dudes, and do I? I don't even know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing here. Y'all got me all discombobulated. Do's and don'ts for dating. 5 rules for dating when you want a serious relationship. Be clear about your objectives, as we've stated. Look in the right places. Be honest about your intentions. Search for common ground. Take your time and never tell people you were out with me, because they're going to think you're a nasty motherfucker. Good night, people.
Good
Damn.
night.
Damn. Damn.
Oh, that's all I got to say.
Damn.
We'll see you next Wednesday. Something for the People podcast coming at you every Wednesday, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Bring a friend, bring some wine. Yes, know who you are, sister. I agree. That's my friend, Nikisha. I love you. AB, all those are bullshit. Bye. I'm gone. Good night, people. Next Wednesday. We love you. Peace.